everybody. It's Sunday, July the 27th, or is it the 26th? I don't know and I don't care. Doesn't matter. You'll know. How's it going? It's the afternoon. I'm gonna say roughly 6:37 p.m. It was about 95 degrees today. Heat index being over 100s here in South Alabama. So I did a little bit of working out. Did some farmer's carries and some push-ups and some stretching and stuff like that. And then I did a little run, and I made my mile in 11 minutes and 40 seconds for the first mile, and 25 minutes for both miles. So that's a new fast mile time for me, and also a faster 2-mile time for me as well. And I've got some numbers here that I thought we could look at, So that being said, let's bring you over here. Let me get my stuff situated here. All right, let's collapse the tripod. All right, so here's a little bit of the pictures for the infographics that I'm working on to explain what I'm doing. All right, stretch into your body weight movements, and then into the free weights if you should so desire, and then some more stretching, and continuing to warm up, and then do some sprints. That's pretty much my training day before the run, as I call it. Today I did farmer's carries. Like I said, it was about the only weight training that I did. I did 5 or 6 of those from one end of the driveway back to the other. I did that 6 times. That's it's 100 paces per way, so 200 paces round trip. So it's about 400 feet round trip. So I did 6 of those. So that's 2,400 feet there. It's almost about a good half a mile, right? So that's not bad. Anyways, this is what I was going to show here. These are my steps for the month of July. This is just for July. So per day, all the way down to here. And as you can see here, July the 1st, I did 13,720 steps, almost 14,000. So that's 5 3/4 miles. And that included running 2 miles and walking 1 mile. But it was actually a jog a mile, walk a mile, jog a mile, because I wasn't there yet. It totaled out to 3. So as you can see, I had to do many of these. Go away, Ant. Bite my feet, Ant. I had to do many of these. Well, several of these. Couldn't run the whole thing, so I had to just do a mile, walk a mile, jog a mile. And then I got to where eventually I was just jogging it and running it. So I wanted to keep my steps up. Even though I was getting the 2 miles in, I didn't like where my steps were in the month of June. So I introduced in another mile to get those steps up. And then I started really pushing myself. And here, on July the 7th, I actually got a 4. That's 4 miles. So I jogged that all at once. I didn't have to stop and rest or walk any laps or anything like that. I just jogged it all. And I did it again the next day. And I did it there. And I did it. Of course, sort of had to. Once I knew I could do 4. I was cool with just doing 3, because then I started. Shortly after that, right here is about where I got really serious with the weight / strength training. I started here, but here's the thing, man. If you're gonna do 30 minutes worth of weight and strength training, and it's gonna take you a freaking hour to jog the 4 miles or the 3 miles, because I believe the day where it took me the same amount of time to do 3 miles as 4 miles, that was the day I started doing the weight training as well. in earnest, like at the same time, and not just at a different time, just lumping them together. And here you can see I kind of stalled out on the 3 miles, and I decided to drop it down to 2. And you can see my overall steps were in the 6 mile range. And then they dropped down, not an entire mile. Even though I cut out a mile, it didn't drop down the entire mile, because part of the strength and functional weight training stuff involves walking up and down my driveway holding weights. So I'm still getting those steps in, even though I shortened my actual jog time. So that's cool. So I got it down. As you can see, I cut it down to 2 here-ish, 2-ish. And here's my time as of July the 17th. Well, July the 16th, I'm sorry. July 16th, it took me 34 minutes and 21 seconds to run 2.15 miles. Pathetic, right? Sad. But hey, I could do it, and I'm doing better. Because as you can see, it's went down a little bit every single day. I mean, it went down pretty good there, and it went up there because that was 2.5 miles. And this was one of the first days that I introduced some big hills in there, so I was getting a little fatigued. But as you can see, I started adapting, and I took 5 minutes off right there the next day. And then I took 2 minutes off right there. And then, yeah, it went back up a little bit, but we were having a heat wave at the time, just like everybody else. Still are, really. And it kind of went back up right there as well, because I was feeling a little gassed that day. Here, I didn't go as far because it started raining. And I wasn't going that fast either, because I worked out super hard and super fast to try to get done with the workout so I could run before it rained. Rain still got me. But here we go, trimming time. See, it goes down to 31, but it goes back up to 34, and then it drops to 29. That is a 5-minute reduction. Now, I know that there's a good 0.6 of a mile there that I did less, but I will stop, Ant. Do not go in between the toes. Not go in between the toes. Where was I? Ah, yes. But as you can see, the next day, the 23rd, I did 2.01 miles in 26 minutes and 34 seconds, and that's less time than it took me to run 1.87 miles. Stop, Ant. Please go away. Just stop. Just stop. And here, time went back up a little bit. But then, yesterday, it was so hot, man. It was like 97 degrees outside when I was doing this. This is over 107 degrees in the heat index. And, it was rough. So I made it 1.23 miles yesterday, and that took me 18 minutes, man. That's wild. But today, I got 2.01 miles in 25 minutes and 27 seconds. And my first mile was 11 minutes and 40 seconds. 40-something seconds. That's the fastest mile I've done yet. Yesterday, my fastest mile was like 13 minutes. I will say I have added in some relatively straight, flat, level stretches of the road outside of my own driveway that is really made a difference because it's real hilly. The driveway is like a difficulty level of a 4 or a 5, where the road's like a difficulty level of a 0. You know, it's real hilly, unstable, and all that kind of good stuff. Lots of holes and loose rocks. But my point is all of this. Here we have 2 miles, 34 minutes and 21 seconds. All right, that's July the 16th. July the 26th, which is today. 25:27 for 2.01 miles. That's essentially, I mean, it's a 1/10 of a mile difference, but that's way more than 10 minutes. You know, 1/10 of a mile is way less time than 10 minutes to run. So it's improving. It's improving. I'm getting better. And I was gonna take the day off and have a rest day, but instead I got out here at 11:30 when it was just getting good and hot, and I did my thing and I got it done with. And now here we are. And I just wanted to come on here and talk to my fellow fats, future athletically train people. And let you know that I was making some progress, man, and I hope you're hanging in there, because I know I am. I'm still fat, so I gotta hang in there. And I tell you, man, once you get to where you like this, and it's fun to do, it's a whole different ball game. Once you don't feel like you're gonna drop after you run 100 yards, it's a whole different ball game, and things get good. So, if you like what I'm doing, let me know. Say something. Drop some comments. If you don't like what I'm doing, let me know. Give me some criticism. I can handle it. I'm a big boy, literally and figuratively and emotionally and all that. I'm a grown up. I'm just a 44-year-old dude trying to help other people that are in bad shape get into better shape. And if you've started, you can do it. You're gonna do it. And if you haven't started, well, you just haven't started yet. But you can do it, and you're gonna do it. So go do it. Let me know. Let me know you're doing better than I am, because we all need motivation, right? Let me know. Anyways, I hope you like the little jam that I did there. It's a newer song that I'm working on. I don't got any words for it yet, but give it time. And yeah, I guess I'll talk to y'all next time. Peace.